Hi everyone. So I'm just getting this thing set up. I'm not entirely sure this is a good option, but Scott got this thing ready. So how is everyone doing? This thing clearly doesn't work very well. How's everybody's day going? I'm just gonna forget this clamp. So today, I just wanted to share a little bit. I have braided my hair after a shower. So I braided the two sides, down the center, and I have a treatment in my hair because I was in class today. It ended a little bit early. So that's a bit stressful. That's to do with just cognitive behavioral stuff. So learning about that, and then I spent 2 hours doing more yard work. So I finally finished my goal for, actually it was last week. I wanted to get all the leaves cleared out of the trees over on this side of the house. So I did that. And it is, I'll try and switch you around so you can see. It's a lot of property and it has never been cleaned out. So some of the leaves that you still see there, I have to go back with the rake and get it out. But our hopes are to get all the old stumps out of there and put clover and different ground covers, so then it really doesn't have to be mowed. But this is, yeah, still some area that needs to be cleaned up. And then our pond, Bailey's standing there. And then this side has, Scott helped today a little bit with this. And I still have all of that to clear out. So, that's a bit of our property. We do have mountain bike trails just off there that Scott and mostly Scott, but I have helped with as well. So we can practice like technical skills and stuff. It's not a big ride. And then on the other side of the pond, we have a trampoline, and then it goes on for a bit on the other side. And that's where we have some more trails. So anyway, it felt good to do that, but showering also felt good. I do not like being in front of a computer for 8 hours in a day. I realize that about myself. It hurts my eyes. I am excited about getting back to work. I still don't have a date for you all. I do have a waiting list. If you would like to be on that, you need to give me a text or a call at 613-882-8046 or email salonbliss@outlook.com. And I'll put that in the description of this video for you, because I've realized that that's one thing that I haven't really done in these videos, is give you the information other than verbally on how to get a hold of me. So that's silly, but it's all a learning curve, I suppose. I do also, yeah, I definitely don't like being inside all day long unless I'm doing hair. Hi, Jane boys. Love you. Yeah, I'm still trying to make sure that I balance out my physical activity and mental activities, even though I really could spend all day on, and I have, on trying to get procedures and policies in order for reopening. Right now I can't. I live on the Quebec side, so it's not smart for me to cross the border. So I've minimized. I've only gone into the salon once since this whole thing has happened. I'm gonna have to go in a couple more times just to get everything set up, but I don't want to do what I've done with policies and procedures and go in, set up, and then realize I need to change everything. So I have everything I need, the masks, the disposable masks, the gloves, the cleaning supplies, the hand sanitizers, the machines to put up that are touchless hand sanitizer, and soap dispensers, and shields for all of us, and cloth masks just in case people want them. A unit behind the desk so you can see what products we have to offer, but there will not be any products to try, or we'll obviously be using them in your hair, but we'll take out the ones that we're going to use and then place them so there's no real anything around, no magazines. Thanks, Dave. So we'll find ways, like, I mean, if anybody's experienced coming into Salon Bliss, there is definitely very few people that are stuck on their phone the whole time. It's really a beautiful thing because we're so engaged in conversation and, you know, just learning stuff from each other. Like, I personally love people, and I know my team does as well. And they're anxious, excited. You know, there's some fears for all of us as well. I'm sure you guys are experiencing that as well. But we're doing really well considering. Like, I have classes on Zoom with my team. Some things they're teaching me, some things I'm teaching them, going over color theory, talking about our policies and procedures. You know, it's out of all of this, there has been some positives. So that's really nice that all of us on the team have been able to acknowledge that. Let me just get my dog here. Bailey, over here. Come on. Come on. Hey, this way. I have to show you. She is going along the side of the pond, thinking I can't see her, the little tinker. Get over here. And it makes me nervous because I didn't put her jacket on. So she's black. It's hard to see her. She's a funny dog. Anyways, I am extremely happy I have her. I can tell you that. But just, does anybody have any questions for me? As far as, well, really anything. If you do, reach out to me. Like I said, I will put my information in the description of this video. But one other thing that I wanted to talk about was I have a lot of people reaching out to me right now about just doing their hair, and either going to their homes or them coming to my home or going into the salon. So I very much appreciate people reaching out, and I wish I could do something for everybody. I realize that there will be some underground stylists, but I have to keep my integrity of the whole point of me closing my business, and even before it was required, is because I do not want to spread this virus. Like, I mean, I want to be part of the solution and not part of the problem. So don't stop reaching out, but the answer is going to be no. I do have to be a leader to my team as well. Maybe, you know, before I have done all this work on myself, I might selfishly say yes because it's money. And I mean, I can see why people desperately, you know, have made those decisions, but I can't, because I do have to be a strong leader. I do have to stick to the integrity of what decisions that I've made. So I love you all to pieces, but I cannot make any exceptions. So I know that hair is linked to mental health. I believe that wholeheartedly. I believe it gives somebody just that little inkling. I mean, even a smile can be linked to mental health. You know, somebody smiling at you walking down the street can do a lot for somebody in a day. So feeling good and looking good has to be linked to positivity. I just don't have the ability to see it any other way. And probably why it's my passion. So anyway, having said that, yes, I absolutely cannot make the decision to just do one person's hair, other than maybe Scott and Caleb, who I live with. But Eve, my book is coming along, not as much as I had dreamed about. I thought I would lock myself in my room and I'd have hours and hours of writing, but I have been contributing to it every day for half an hour. I have hit some points that were extremely emotional, so I moved on to some lighter topics like explaining how COVID-19 has affected me and some of the things that I found out about myself during this time. But yeah, some of the dark places that I have been in my life I've struggled, like really truly struggled with writing it down, and some of it I may have distorted in my mind. So I do have I've been able to reach out to one of my sisters, and that's been nice. We have talked a little bit about some of the events of our childhood. Of course, we were really separated in punishments. So I have written a lot about being locked in a chicken coop. So as you guys can imagine, that's quite a hard thing for a child to go through, I think, and probably not super healthy. So the important thing is that the end result of all of those terrible things is me, and I am a good person, and I know that now, so I'm thankful for that. And it also, I guess, helps me to try and make the right decision every day, because everybody can be affected differently. I'm sure those people that did those things to me maybe didn't realize how that would impact a human. Maybe they didn't look at me as a human. I'm not sure. But yes, I am still working on my book. I'm getting quite emotional talking about it. So that's your answer. But again, things have worked out pretty well for me. So Scott is currently making dinner and Bailey is eating mosquitoes. So this is the first day I have had mosquitoes out here. So I'm really happy that I got the amount of yard work done that I did, because I will not be hanging out with a million mosquitoes around me. I just won't. All right, guys. Well, I'll keep you updated. I will see you tomorrow. And I am going to try and think of something that you might want to see. So I know, Jane, you'll never let me forget that, and I am so grateful for you. You have been there for me in some of my darkest times. You are a true friend, and I love you. But having said that, yeah, so if you guys have any ideas for me, do you like these talks that I do and me being vulnerable and sharing? Or would you like a bit more content of hair tips and tricks? Because I really do love doing that as well. So I look forward to hearing from you all. Hopefully all of you. and have a great night. Remember that it's one day at a time, and we will get through this. The more we love and support each other, it's awesome. Bye. Have a great night. Lots of love.